In today's episode of Minecraft Skyblock, we have gone ahead and calculated a new way that we can climb up the IS top rankings, potentially putting us within the top 50 today. Let's go over that and find out how we can do that in today's episode. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Skyblock. Today, of course, we're back here on AkumaMC, the best, most overpowered, newest, and most insane Skyblock server here in Minecraft. Today, like I said, we are going for the IS top spot again. It's something that we've been working on over this entire season, so you guys, if you've been following the journey, will know that this is something that we really have to get behind and get onto right here. So yes, it's going to be a good episode today because new information that I literally didn't even know up until a day or so ago, which is actually kind of ridiculous considering this is kind of like, you know, I'm a media owner, this is kind of my server in a way. So the fact I didn't know this is kind of surprising, but yeah, it's new information. We're going to go over that today. Now, I feel like we haven't really given away many ranks or anything this season. Obviously, we did the top rank at the start of the season, but I want to give away a champion rank today, okay? And the equivalent will be, we'll do a $50 gift card if you're already champion or higher. So let's do a champion rank giveaway on today's video. If you are champion, like I said, or higher, $50 gift card will be replaced in that spot. So you can enter no matter what rank you've got. Now, to enter, all you guys need to do, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username. I'm not going to make any Discord requirements or anything like that. Just do those 3 steps and you will be entered, and that is literally all you have to do. So you guys will remember in the past couple of episodes, I've been extremely overpaying for you guys' block tickets, and it's been great. Like, I can't lie, we have added a whole bunch of block tickets and a whole bunch of block value to our island based on that, and you guys have been going absolutely ham, and I'm glad that I've been able to make you guys rich with the amount that I've been paying, but it has to stop. It stops today. In fact, if you go down to my island and you take a look, I've actually completely removed the buy signs on my chest. I do not want your block tickets anymore, and there is a simple reason as to why. Let's say I bought a stack of your block tickets, okay? And if we are lucky, that's if we are lucky, we would get maybe 100,000 island, island value off of that block ticket stack. So let's take this into account. Like, it's good, but it's not really gonna do anything. Now, the thing which I learned is that in fact spawners do actually give you island value. I didn't know this, and I don't know how I didn't know this because it seems so obvious that it would, but I just for some reason assumed they didn't. So spawners actually give you a 2,000th of the value that you buy them for. So for example, villager spawners cost 7 mil. 7 mil divided by 2,000 is 3,500. So every spawner or every villager spawner that we place down will be 3,500 value for the island, which means every stack of villager spawners is 224k into our island value. And bear in mind that we want villager spawners anyway. We are using them to grind up money. They are literally the money maker. So a whole stack is going to cost me 448 million, right? Bear in mind, I think at a certain point I was paying like 5 million per block ticket. So what is that? 5 times 64. We were paying 320 million anyway for a stack of block tickets, which is about 100,000 IS value. So for just 120 more million, we are essentially, we're getting a lot more island value for our money because we'll be getting 224,000 for this one stack of villager spawners. So as you guys will be able to see, we have, we've placed all the villager spawners that we essentially have available. They've been making me money. So I'm going to go through and collect all of this, get all the extra money into the bank. It'll throw us over 100 billion in the balance, or it should do once I go around and collect all of these. 100 billion is a nice amount of money, which we will happily take. So let's go ahead, claim all this, and oh, it doesn't quite put us over. It puts us about 100 billion, which is perfect. Now, I'm sure you guys can easily see where I'm going with this, but essentially what we need to do is just make more of these spawners. It is actually that simple. Rather than me sat here buying all of you guys' block tickets, which obviously have a limit to them, there's a cap to them. The thing that's literally making me the money to buy your block tickets is the thing that can also increase my island value by even more than your block tickets. So it makes no sense not to continually just do this. Now, the only flaw that I can see currently with this plan is that this design doesn't really cater, if you will, for the amount that we would need. So, for example, if I skip a chunk right here and then do the design here, we're actually going to be interfering with this chunk right here, this chunk right here, and basically they already technically have spawners in them. Now, let's take a look here. If I stand right here, yeah, this chunk hopper is getting full up even just with this amount of spawners. So we're actually going to have to go 2 entire chunks away in order to build this spawner and to make it worthwhile. So that is the only qualm with it. However, with the amount of like block value it will give me and the amount of island value it's actually going to increase me by just by adding like another one of these spawners, I feel like we can't really miss out on that. So it's time I get building. I'm going to go, as I say, 2 chunks away, and we're going to essentially recreate this exact spawn. All right, this should be basically the completed outline for the new additional spawner. Now, like I said, we do have to go two chunks away, so obviously we'll need its own kind of AFK area. Obviously, we do not have the reach to AFK this, so that's fine. It's not really, honestly, for even the AFKing. Obviously, the money's good. We absolutely want that because it's going to make us be able to continually expand. But the main goal for right now is to get my island value up because we're on 80 million right now. I don't see any reason why filling this up wouldn't put me up to over 100 million today. So for the purpose of the video and for getting it done for you guys so that you can see exactly how quickly it does this, I'm just going to place all the spawners down. We're not even going to bother with like, you know, like adding all the scrolls and stuff just for now, because theoretically, like it will still show me the island value even if I don't place that. So that's kind of just what I want to get out of the way real quick so that we can see exactly what kind of value this is going to add to my island. So we're going to do it in exactly the same format. We're going to do 10 stacks per thing right here, like per I don't even know what to call this. I don't know, like per tower of them, I guess that's what it is. Luckily they're a little bit easier to place now that we have the ability to stack them properly, so that should be good. But yes, let me get all these placed, and it's gonna be an interesting one. I genuinely don't know what to expect. I don't know whether we will go over 100 million or not, but it seems realistic that we would, based on the calculations that I'm doing. Like what do we say it was per stack? So it's 224k per stacks, and each one of these has 10 in them, so 224,000 quickly times that by 10 is going to be 2.24 million. So it should be 2 million on every one of these I go by, which should, yeah, that should be easily 20 million by the time we get to the end of it. So yes, I do predict an island value of over 100,000 after we've done all this placement. So bear, or not bear, I don't know what is the word I'm looking for. Brace yourselves is the one. Yeah, there we go. Brace yourselves for the updated island value, because I'm genuinely curious to see where it's also going to put me on the IS top. I believe before we started this, we were on about 70, IS top 70 or something. So we weren't doing great, that's for sure. But this is undoubtedly the faster and cheaper way of doing it. Like the fact that we're also gaining the money at the same time, it's literally an infinite money glitch. If you look at it that way, like we are going to get so much more money from these villager spawners, which is in turn going to result in so much more block value if we create the farms again. Like it's literally an endless cycle, and I don't know how I didn't know this to begin with, that spawners do actually give island value. I don't know how I didn't know that. Like I kind of assumed it at the start of the map, but I never thought to test it because of the like the value blocks. I just figured that it just wasn't a thing, and I don't know why I figured that. Like that makes no sense that it wouldn't be a thing, but there we go. Yeah, this is without a doubt the fastest progression we've ever had in terms of island block value. Like the fact that we got the whole netherwart thing out the way, like that was cool, that worked. And I just don't know how like we didn't realize that this adds way more block value. I mean, I guess what you could do is use the netherwart method to go ahead and get money to buy more spawners. Like that wouldn't be out of the question, I don't think. But as soon as I place these last ones right here on this middle section, in fact, it might even happen before we do that. I don't know what the math is on it. But we should go ahead and go past 100 million island value, which is actually a huge achievement. Something which I would never have thought, because we struggled to get that initial 15 million so hard. So the fact that we're now up to here is actually pretty insane. So let's get these placed down, and then when this updates, it should go ahead and be above 100 million. All right, there we go. Those are the last ones placed. Obviously, these villagers are kind of doing nothing right now. They're all just dying, and I'm not getting anything from them, but that's okay. But there we go. That has updated just over 100 million now on the island value. I'm going to get all the chests and hoppers and stuff placed, and I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, chests and hoppers secured. We are good to go. We just need to essentially upgrade our spawners and add what we need now, which is going to be the fire scrolls at the bare minimum. We could do loot scrolls another time, but we need a lot of those. So we're going to need, what do we need here? 100 fire scrolls. So it's going to be expensive. I don't really think we actually have the gems for the amount we need currently, which is a little bit embarrassing, but that's okay because we just wanted to check IS top here in a second. But I'll get all these applied real quick, as many as I can at least. Oh, they're only 5,000 each. I thought they were 10 for some reason. I don't really know why, but there we go. We get at least a couple of these done, just because, yeah, if we don't have these going, then they are literally making me no money right now. All right, my internet is not having a great time right now, so I'm going to complete that all offline. But let's take a look at IS top, or not offline, but off camera. Let's take a look and see where we're at now. We are now officially within the top 50, so that worked out actually perfect perfectly well. We are now within top 50. We're position number 49, but let's be honest, we can afford to add at least another one of the, another whole one of these. So we should be able to get up to 120 million because we can add that like right here. And then we've got space going all the way over there to add more. I do actually have, I think, 2 more shards to sell as well. And those are selling for like probably the amount of this entire farm cost me, if not more. So that's always a good sign. But yes, that is officially now, I would say, our fastest way of gaining island value. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you do go ahead and smash that like button for me. It would be much appreciated. You guys have been killing it recently, and I know you guys want to be entered into that giveaway. So yes, that is going to be it for me today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.